What's happening, Wisdom Warriors? Back at it for another video. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. After a super tough weekend, many different things were uncovered, secrets revealed. Like I said, what happened in Scorpio season, in the lunar eclipse, and just secrets within us, like emotions were coming up, and not that I'm negating that or saying it's bad. It was definitely a heaviness to the weekend. My father's birthday was yesterday, as you guys knew if you watched the Sunday sermon, and yeah, it was just really heaviness, a lot of heaviness, and um, it wasn't easy, man. But at the same time, I released a lot of emotion. Not only did I cry on the channel, on the video, which I'm not ashamed to say, or I don't feel bad or wrong for doing that. It's a part of life, it's a part of the human experience, and we need to get back to a place of where it's not wrong to cry. It's really powerful and empowering, and it's important that we do because we're letting and releasing out stuff that we need to release. That's why it's happening, or that's why it could be happening, but a lot of us have pushed it down, suppressed it. We prevent it from actually happening, or we're so numb to it. And it's a really good thing. And so, just cry, man. Cry all the time. There's nothing wrong with it, man. Whether you're a man or a woman, a child, a girl, a boy, it doesn't matter. We all, I mean, you're cleansing your body, you're cleansing just in general. And I released a short earlier today, you know, speaking on that we all have a mission here. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a light worker, a starseed, a indigo kid, a volunteer. You came here to do something. You came here to play a role, a part in this evolution, in this transition to consciousness, in this leveling up, whatever you want to call it. The bodies are upgrading. We're upgrading our DNAs. We're upgrading in general. And it can't be stopped. This is a massive awakening process. This is a massive process. It is not by any means small. It's a huge undertaking, and it will never happen again. And just know that you're a part of it. Just know that you are in this, and that when you leave and transition on to the other side, you're going to look back and you say, man, I was a part of that. I played a role in that. I helped us shift consciousness. And like I said, there's billions of human beings, not only humans, but there's all kinds of beings on this planet and in the galaxies beyond. And we have to shift everyone over, you know, and that's not an easy task. If it doesn't work, then we as the human race will be no more. They probably won't try it all over again. It probably just will be scrapped, and that's the end of it. And I trust me when I tell you, you may say, you being here, that why did you choose it? Why are you here? Like, I don't want to be here anymore, whatever, it's too difficult. But you know what? When you leave the body, like I said, and like I've heard from many humans that have left, and in their spiritual, when they're out of the physical body, that's all they want to do is come back and experience the physical. Yes, there's a lot we have to do. Yes, there's a lot we have to feel and experience, but that's only because we suppressed a lot of it. So we're afraid of it. We're afraid to feel these different things because it's wrong. We're told it's wrong. We're told by the spiritual community, you are not spiritual if you're angry. You're told if you're a man and you cry, you're a baby and you're weak. You're told, I mean, all these different things that are so untrue. It couldn't be more true. That if you cry, you're stronger than the person that didn't. And there's nothing wrong with it, man. It's a beautiful thing. You're you're releasing a lot, and usually you feel lighter and you feel better. And so um, I keep speaking of um, these different techniques I'm using to essentially come into the present moment, to come back to the breath. Just like I speak about breath all the time and how powerful breath is, and the more and more you can be aware and have that awareness of the breath, the more and more it will become normalized, and you won't have to actually think about it. You'll just come to the breath whenever you feel stressed, whenever you feel chaotic or out of control, or just um, fear or sadness or grief or whatever the case may be. You'll automatically come back to the breath, and I speak with so much conviction on this because I'm starting to realize, even in the midst of the difficulties that been having to overcome and having to be put up against, I still, in that moment, I'm present to it. I'm present to the feelings. I'm present to the feelings that are coming up now more than ever. Again, I used to numb out to it. I used to find addictions, find distractions, stay busy to avoid those emotions and feelings, and especially the ones that we so-call bad, which, in my opinion and many others, there is no bad emotions. They're just ones that we have been taught not to like. And, like I said in the beginning of that short, the title, we all have a mission here. We all do. We all play a pivotal role in what is happening on this planet, whether you believe it or not, whether you think so or not, whether you think that, oh, because you go to this job 9 to 5, how could I have a pivotal role in this shift of humanity? Because you do. Oh, because I go on the golf course and I'm retired and I play golf. Not me, but I'm saying, I'm giving examples. Regardless, you have a pivotal role in this shift, in this transition of humanity that we're going through, this evolution, this awakening. We all do. And we all do, and we all will continue to do as long as you're here. Not only us, but on the other, um, from the other side too, they're playing a pivotal role too. I mean, this is no small undertaking. This is huge. I mean, you have to really logically think about the amount of people all around the world that we're trying to bring to essentially to another level of consciousness, to the same level of consciousness, so to speak, sort of. I mean, because again, you're going to have splits in it. You're going to have ones that don't want to go, that are resistant, and are completely resistant and just won't. But then, as I read in the David Hawkins book, and how he talks about the love vibration, which is 500, and how just one person being on the love vibration of 500 can actually counterbalance 750,000 negative people. And that's pretty freaking amazing. Just one person vibrating at 500, which is the love vibration, can counterbalance over 750,000 people that are on a negative, low vibrational scale, like maybe 2 or 3 or 20, or below 200. Actually, let me just say that, below 200, he says. Below 200 or 250. You will counterbalance the 750,000 that are below 250 or 200. And that's amazing. And that's why we're moving in such a way, because we've reached that seesaw, where the seesaw tipped the scale. We've reached it already. So now we can't go backwards. We can only go forwards, but it's how fast Are we going to counterbalance the negativity? How fast are people going to awaken? How fast are people going to move forward and not resist? But it still cannot stop the ones that are doing the healing, are balancing within themselves. And there's a lot of those. And there's a lot of them waking up each day that are doing that, doing the inner work and doing the healing and, raising their frequency and raising their vibration and shining their light brighter. Like I see all over YouTube, the amount of individuals creating new creators popping up on the scene. I'm seeing so many of them pop up in my and it's like weird because some of them I don't even remember ever subscribing to, and all of a sudden I'm subscribed, and I don't even remember ever seeing them. It's the weirdest thing, man. It's like you automatically are getting subscribed to people's channels, and then also you're losing subscribers, which you don't even know why. And then you're also, I noticed, like, it's so weird because I noticed like a video had like 4 views, and then all of a sudden it changed, and the 2 views that it had disappeared. It's very, very strange. And whatever it is. I'm not going to talk about it on this channel. That's for another, that's for another place for that to be. And by the way, I'm going to put this in. I'm going to link it in the. I'm going to link it in the comments. I'm going to link it in the description. And in the description, I'm going to put the website of the podcast I've been talking about for a very long time. We haven't fully done what I wanted to do with it, but it's fully functional. And we have 8 I think now we have 7 or 8 podcasts on there right now. And let me tell you, some of them are over 2 hours, some are well over an hour and a half. There's plenty of content, even though there's 7 or 8. We actually just finished recording a video, which is literally our first video collab, or video. I wouldn't even want to call it collab because we're co-hosts on this spiritual bootcamp journey. And we have a lot of other projects we're working on. I'm going to put the website in the description below. I'm also going to put the email you can contact us on through there. And we have some other things coming, but we're working on right now. We just uploaded it to YouTube. We have a YouTube channel that we created called Spiritual Bootcamp. Just Breathe, and you'll see SBC in the logo. And I'm going to link that video in the description also below, that you can check it out. I think it's well over an hour and a half, and it's being premiered right now on that YouTube channel. That's literally our first video we've uploaded on that channel. So please subscribe, comment, share it out to everybody you know. Please comment and like on it. Hit a like on it. Like this video, comment, subscribe, and share. The same thing. Please share it out, on your social media, everywhere. And there's going to be much, much more content to come, just on all kinds of topics like astrology and numerology. And we're going to get into, just the awakening process and this ascension process and what we're experiencing and what we're seeing others experiencing. And we talk about everything on there. And there's a lot of things that we will not speak about on this platform, and that's why we've created a website, which will be soon on Spotify and Apple Music and SoundCloud and all those. We're just working out all the kinks. Again, this is the first video we did. I'm going to try to incorporate that on the website so we can have video and audio now that we're doing it in video now too. So you'll be able to watch it on video and on audio if you want to catch it in your car or something like that. So you'll have either option. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to do that. I'm going to find out on Wednesday whether or not that's going to be the case. So I'm kind of cross-promoting another channel that we've created, that I've created with someone else. and his name is Jeremiah, and another my brother from another mother. We've had many past lives together, and we're bringing a lot, together, along with a collaboration I'm working on with someone else, which is Johan's Odyssey. And as soon as we premiere the video, I will link his channel in the description of that video and also on the channel. So you'll be able to access his channel too and subscribe and share and comment. So yeah, we got some big things coming going forward, and for this channel, for the other channels I'm working on, and other projects I'm working on that are going to be amazing. And like I said, me and Jeremiah bring a whole different dynamic than Johan and me. This is going to be different, all different kinds of arenas that we're going to be essentially sharing and bringing to you all. So just get prepared, man. There's a lot to come. The on Spiritual Boot Camp, the podcast and the website, like I said, it's spiritualbootcamp.net. That's spiritualbootcamp.net. There's about 7 to 8 podcasts you can listen to the audio in your car. It's all audio. There's a couple blogs on there, and we're continuing to add blogs, and we're going to add recipes, and we're going to add all kinds of other things. There's going to be a member area. There's going to be a merch area. So just get ready, man. The Spiritual Boot Camp revolution will be continued. And as I said, the video is currently premiering on Spiritual Boot Camp on YouTube right now as I speak on this video, which it will be hours later when I upload this. So anyways, getting back to the mission we all have. Everybody's is different. Every single person here on this earth is completely different mission, has a completely different purpose, and you know what yours is, or maybe you don't. And that's what I'm hoping that this channel and Spiritual Boot Camp podcast and YouTube channel will bring more awareness and help people out there find their mission and their purpose, along with so many other things, just bringing awareness to what's happening to all of us. Just a lot of different things, as I said, here on this channel, there on Spiritual Boot Camp, and on spiritualbootcamp.net, and all the other things I'm working on in the behind the scenes currently. I know my mission is to share my experiences, what I've gone through, and what I continue to go through on a daily basis, and to just let you all know that you are not alone. You are not alone, man. We are all going through this together. Even though it may seem like it, even though it feels like it, we're all connected and we are all one. And we're all experiencing it as a whole, maybe some more than others. And there's some that don't seem like they are, but they actually are. And they just don't know it because they're not aware of it. And most likely, a lot of times, they're numbing out to it, or avoiding it, or distracting from it. But them are the days of that is gone, and is continuing to leave, because we can't do that anymore. And I've spoke about this on many videos on this channel. So with that being said, just remember that you have a mission. And I can tell you the best thing that you can do is, spend time alone in nature, with the birds, with the trees, grounding yourself out there. Because that is going to be the best way you can figure out and get connection to source and God and divine, and get downloads on what you are here to do. And a lot of times we're blocking our intuition because our intuition is constantly nudging us in that direction, or telling us, what we need to do, where we need to go, who we need to be around. And we just ignore it, and we numb out on different vices and addictions and all kinds of things to just silence that intuition. But it's getting louder and louder, and we are not being given the opportunity to ignore it anymore like we used to. And so it's either going to get louder or turn into a dis-ease in the body. And you don't want that. You came here for a purpose, and you came here to fulfill a mission. And we all did. And, like my father, he passed the torch to me, and I feel so called to do what I'm doing here on YouTube, here on the podcast, on the website, creating what has already been created, but in a new way. And I really feel resonance with that. I really feel like that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm here to do, is create something out of something that already was created, like reinventing the wheel, but in a new way, bringing it in a whole new way, bringing it in a way that you resonate with the way I say it, the way I bring it towards you, the way I share it. And I'm finding connections with so many others to collaborate with, to work together with, to partner with, to share my journey and them share theirs. Man alive, it's like what I always dreamed of as a kid and as I grew up. And it's beginning to happen right in front of my eyes. 260 something videos deep on this channel, and I don't know how many shorts. And now, over 20 to 30, maybe more podcasts that have been recorded, but we've only put up about 7 to 8. This one's going to be another one, the one that's premiering on YouTube right now. That's going to be another audio and now video, hopefully. Because I'd like to, if you want to watch it on video and see and feel the energy of us, and we feel your energy, and we want to give it in both allow for both avenues, audio and video, and hopefully it will be possible on the hosting plan I have, and the website, that theme that I'm using. And like I said, the website is in development still, but it has all the pages. Some of them are under construction, but for the most part, you can read the blogs, you can interact and comment on them. You can comment on the podcast below what you thought, maybe what you feel like you think that we could bring more to the table. Whatever, comment how you liked it, comment how you felt listening to it, how it's helped you. Again, like I said, I'm going to link it in the description. Again, it's spiritualbootcamp.net. Check it out. And just share it to everybody man, that could use this content and that's on their spiritual journey. With that being said, like I said, getting back to this video, we all have a mission, and we all have a purpose. And, eventually you will be pushed into that direction if you don't go on your own with free will. You will be nudged, slowly but surely, or fast, depending on how much you've been resisting, because that's what these tower moments and rock bottoms are for. They're essentially to get us on that path if we're not already. And some of us fight and kick and scream and resist as much as we humanly possibly can. And then if you continue to do that, then it's time for your exit. And I know that's harsh to say, but that's what's exactly happening. Because you don't want to heal, you don't want to go through the healing process, and you don't want to walk your path that you came here to do. So what really are you doing here if you're not on your purpose and you're not doing what you came to do? But I feel like everything regardless serves a purpose. Even if, like me, having health challenges that I've had, I know they serve the purpose. Just like my dad, who had cancer 3 times, I know it served the purpose, because the first time got him on track, and he started volunteering, and he started sharing his story to everybody he knew. Not even everybody he knew, everybody he met. Everywhere he went, he shared his story, and he tried to help. And if that situation didn't happen to him in 1997, he wouldn't have been doing that. He would have continued working 17 hours a day or more, burning himself out, destroying himself physically, mentally, and spiritually, and he wouldn't have got on that path, just like I wouldn't have gotten on my path. And I wouldn't have started doing Reiki and Kundalini Yoga and breath work and the Akashic Records and just on and on and on. And meeting these wonderful people that I'm connecting to. And we're co-creating our experiences and our journey together. And merging the two worlds together. Like, Johan and me have a huge gap in age. I know age is an illusion. I know it doesn't mean anything, but if you go by what we look and measure at, our ages are extremely far apart. We bring such a different dynamic. He's in Australia and I'm in the United States. We're across the pond from each other, and we connected, and we actually resonate with each other, and we align with each other, and it's mind blowing. And he's 22 and I'm 44. I mean, that's a huge gap. And he's got his own journey. A lot of it is similar, but yet at the same time, even though it's similar, he walked it differently. He experienced it differently. He saw it through a different lens. Just like I've seen it through a different lens, I've experienced it differently. And then we merge those two together and bring this beautiful dynamic filled with love and harmony and balance and sharing and just helping others that are lost. And then me and Jeremiah got about 10-year difference, and we're merging the two worlds together, co-creating, birthing this new experience that hasn't been experienced in the way that we're bringing it and sharing it. And that's our mission and our purpose, at least part of it. And where that takes us, who knows? I know we have a lot of things in the works, and we have a lot of things that we're planning and that we're doing that's in the planning stages. But this, we already felt like we had to release a new way, bringing it in video, and as I said, we're gonna refine it as much as we can, and as we grow, it grows, and that's what's so beautiful. And the past year and a half, we've been recording all these audio podcasts, and literally 7 or 8 of them made it out there. But when we go back and we listen to the first one, we've changed so much and grown so much. It's mind blowing. And now we're going to get to document it on video on YouTube. And not only are we going to have me and him, but we're going to bring in other interviewer people. We're going to interview. All kinds of stuff is going to unravel and unfold on that channel and on this channel. I told you guys when we hit 500, we'll go live. We may go live sooner once we premiere a video that I'm doing with Johan on his channel and mine, but it may be a little bit down the line. When we feel it's right, we'll do it. But I did say I was going to wait till we hit 500. I'd like to bring Jeremiah even on here. What I may also do is premiere, I'm going to talk to him about it, and I may premiere the Spiritual Boot Camp video that we just cut, and I'll premiere it on this channel, and then I'll link the website and everything, and link the YouTube channel to this, so you guys can find it, and bring some new energy to the channel. So we'll see where things go. Like I said, we all have a mission. We all have a purpose, even if that's you just shining your light bright and smiling at someone and opening a door and just walking down the street. That's a purpose too. Everybody serves a purpose. Everybody has a mission. Some have much more to balance than others. Some came here like me to volunteer. And I know that I'm here to shift humanity's consciousness, to help in that. I'm not doing it all alone. I'm here to do it, though. That's what I feel resonant with, and I feel called to be doing. And I know that I'm doing that. And I know that this channel and the other channel and the podcasts and the connections I'm making and going into the Akashic Records, which I'm going to talk a lot more about. Eventually, I'd like to bring some people on that also do the Akashic Records, so we can bring some more dynamic and merge some more things together. Like I said, this is birthing something new out of something that's already been done. And that's what I'm here to do. Create something new out of what you feel is already out there, but it's not, because I bring it in a different way. And I bring my experiences and my journey and all these people that I'm connecting us together to brings a lot. And anyways, really hope you enjoyed this video. Um, just know that you are special and you're unique and you're beautiful and you're amazing and you have a mission and a purpose, even if you think you don't. My father thought for many, many years, I kept telling him, you know what you're here to do, because I know what you're here to do. You're here to share your story in a different way. You're here to get on stage like he did and share his experience and his story to the world. And he had a big audience in front of him on stage. And he was here to do that. And he was here every time we met someone on Craigslist to sell something. He met them and they connected with him and they were drawn to him, and he stood there telling his story and helping them with their health. And that's what he was here to do. That was his mission. And he was here to lay the groundwork for then me to take the torch and keep it moving. But there's a lot birthing out of what I'm doing, and I bring so much to this channel, like health and awakening, and just all these different techniques I use and what I've gone through and what I've experienced, and just my journey, and I'm awakening myself to remembering so much prior to even incarnating in here. It's been happening for years now. More and more, I'm connecting with things that I resonate with, that feels like I already knew this before I came here, and I'm just sharing it in a whole new way, a whole new avenue. That's something that I thrive with, bringing people together, connecting us, and that's what we're doing here in this community. We're creating a community. We're creating a portal for people to come to and share, not feeling like they're being judged, or feeling safe, and connecting with one another, and eventually it will move to something different, something where we can all connect, however that unfolds and unravels, we'll see. But for now, I see us being able to. That's why I urge you guys all the time to comment in the comments below the videos, because you never know who you meet. You could meet your soulmate in the comments. You could meet a partner. You could meet a friend. You could connect with somebody and create a partnership. And you could collaborate just through the comments, like I did with several people that I met. And when we premiere this other video on this channel with Johan, we will talk more about how we connected and how it unraveled, but it was meant to be. It was completely meant to be, and we both agree upon that. We were meant to meet, and it wouldn't have been possible unless we had a platform like this. And so that's why I urge, like I said, I tell you guys all the time, comment your journey. You're helping somebody else in the comments. Even if it's not now, it could be 5 years from now. Someone could read that comment and you can help them through whatever you already went through. And then they could connect with you. And you guys can share your stories and your war stories, and So yeah, man, if you haven't already, comment, like, subscribe, share. I love you all so much. You have a mission. You are special. You are amazing. You have a purpose. If you don't think you do, you do. Just trust, just believe, have faith that you came here for a reason. It's no accident. You chose to. I love you all so much from the bottom of my heart, from my heart to yours. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and check out the description of this video. I'll have all the info in there. I love you all so much. Until the next time, take care of yourself and each other. Let's go, Wisdom Warriors. We got this.